let's head down. Dandelion's lady friends. Stop calling Roach. I always do that. Oi.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, Greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Gotta get all that stuff I killed him back there for.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elihu.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
I think we need him later on for a quest to a special event for Tristan. I'm almost at level 17 to fucking build my feline armor. Got a new mutagen. Exploding shield. %, sign intensity, which is really good. Kind of want to balance our stuff because we do use the Igni sign a lot. I mean, it could increase the health even more, but with the two signs you have here, they amplify the first sign, so. One side will be red, the other side will be brown once we unlock it all. Carrying extra inventory weight is nice. I also gotta finish building Roach's armor. Hui! Wanna fight people? Who gonna fight? Thugs? Ah, thanks. Hi. Huh? No. Oh, I was explaining, like, when you're upgrading your characters and you have certain mutagens, based on the color of the attribute points you add, it amplifies the intensity of that characteristic. So, like, basically, you get 30% side intensity. So I'm trying to balance it between damage, life, and my astral signs.
Interesting, since you usually tank it.
Yeah, well, I mean, because usually I'm pretty good at dodging my blows in this game, so I use a lot of my fire sign to stun enemies, and I upgraded my fire sign to melt armor. So now, and plus now it's also increased even more because it does 75% maximum damage, and then add 30% on top of that.
I was in there with Chip,
Mm-hmm.
and Phantom came to open the door. I was like this, waiting, and then when I left, he like was.
Come on,
He, like,
we gotta go. We gotta go.
He escorted me out.
I was like, come on. What are you doing?
He's here too. He walked me all the way to you.
He's like, this man didn't give me enough food to feed me. I require more substance. I want the finest of cat food. He only provided me gravy scraps, and it's not enough to sustain me. I'm a cat of very high delicacy. Yeah, and I gave him gravy packets. That's You want to review it, don't you? Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, just wait then. Wait till you feel tomorrow. Like, wait till you feel better. And then you can enjoy it.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him.
True. Ida Emian for one. Francesca Finderbear for another. And that Kim from Vinderberg heard even she's one good girl. Perhaps you're not talking rubbish after all.
Like as not. How do you know? Mum?
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Mold.
When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Watch it, Trav. Novigrad's not your stomping grounds.
What? Just what I thought. Stop calling him! Oh, I gotta go that way.
Yeah? Looking for a rise?
I want to go around, but I can't. We must go a different direction.
Your blades.
Not like that. Alright, I'll have to find Rosa Von Trapp. Sounds rich.
Is it all the way to the garden? What do you want?
Want to see Rosa var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
We almost got it.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Atra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Atras demand the very
it's a good
best.
excuse.
Thus, we've
A really
hired
good
a witcher.
excuse.
Take him to the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
I mean, witchers are really known for the swordplay. You heard the lady. I can kill anyone. And again,
Won't you realise what you've got yourself?
I'm
Hope so too.
I'm speaking.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy.
I have to entertain the masses of the following of people in the chat. Oh, what's this? Who
Grab
is?
a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. All the ambassadors follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, come on.
Damn.
Alright. Test it. Let's get to it.
Two swords when you can barely handle one.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
rhetoric tutor. Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Ever fight a witcher?
Come on.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not interested, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion, Rosa's betrothed. Edna!
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Ooh. Thought we were gonna rob your house. Bye bye. What does that meter do? Oh. Yeah, I just phased the entire fucking floorboards.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that just yet, but I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Something due today.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me.
I'll be right back. I gotta do some, like, fucking... I forgot to post a discussion on my school's website that was supposed to be graded. I thought it was due on the 22nd, but no, it was due tonight on the 17th, and now I have to send the teacher a message to re-alter it. Nothing I can do now. Oops. Ew. Not the best start of the new year. And it's back to our game.
It's when I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Riders, ready? Come on. Let's go. Move it.
The Roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known
As
as Molly.
Molly.
There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
$50. What is this one? 50. Goat 65. The winner of horse races. All horse races.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth.
Roach is always a
Sorry,
horse of choice.
don't believe we've
But I
been
couldn't choose
introduced.
Roach. How you doing, Goat?
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right.
Roach is the best.
Except it's the other way around.
He's a good boy.
I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't.
Just,
Never mind.
You know, just
Any
had to do
idea
some
where our
schoolwork that I
master
was late
archer
on.
might be
Ooh.
at the moment?
But trying to rest with playing
No.
some video games.
Sadly, I haven't got a clue.
Until I go to bed to
We've
work
not seen each
tomorrow.
other in ages.
Yay.
Ever since I
But I like my
became
job,
Lady
so.
Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such. What's it? Congregations.
Just slipping through the stream, seeing who's playing what.
But. Or maybe his sister
Also,
could help you.
What kind of games are you into?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias.
Oh, I love Stardew Valley. Well, so I'll pause here so you can hear me clearly. I will say, now if you know about the next gen update, it's free if you have the base game. You get the next gen update for free, and they added in a couple cool things. One's a new story mission called the Forgotten School of the Wolf, new armor set that you can unlock. And I didn't realize this, but if you have like rewards and you sign in, you get some free armor too, called the White Taggart armor, which is kind of cool. They did, yeah. It's the next gen update's free. I think it's for PC, next gen consoles as well. Like I said, as long as you have the base game, it's fine. I want to check it out. And the graphics do have improved. I want to say they improved. It's hard to remember because I haven't played in a while, so it's hard to compare something from long ago to now. But I mean, so far it's great. I always love the Witcher games and the NPC dialogues, the banter going back and forth. I never played the DLCs. I have the DLCs. They came with a copy of the game when I got it back a while back, but never finished the game. So I intend on finishing the game in the DLCs. I'm gonna go into the DLCs first when I get to the certain level, and then go into the main story. Yeah, I heard good things, and there's a couple cool swords that you can get too. Right now, I'm trying to reach level 17, so I can craft my feline armor set, and that'd be fun. And someone last night told me about a glitch in the game that you can infinitely spawn pearls and black pearls, and you can get, it's like a money glitch, which is fun. It was really informative. But I used some other glitch to get some money, but I don't want to abuse it, because when you're glitching, it kind of takes fun out of the game sometimes. It's the struggle that makes it fun. But so far, it's been great. The new next gen update and really had great improved graphics, so that's kind of cool. Like I said, it's free if you have the base game. It's got updated. It takes I think it was like a 40 gig download for the next gen update, so I'm prepared for that. But yeah, I love Skyrim and I love Stardew Valley. My girlfriend got me to Stardew Valley a long time ago. We got it for the Switch, I believe, when it came out, and that was fun. I know they have it I know you can download a mobile now too. There's a mobile version of it, and apparently you can play it on Tesla. I guess that's a thing too. I don't own a Tesla, so but Stardew Valley, and I know the creator. I think, what was it called, Fatfish or Clapfish? I forget the name of the company. But he made another one about witches, I believe. I forget what it's called, but that's something to check out too. You're like in a witch school, I believe. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, no, what's the other company? I think Slapfish is the company. I forget what it was. But anyways, yeah, I know he made another game. It was like a witch something version, which looked pretty interesting as well. Looked pretty cute, you know. Definitely. And Skyrim, I love Skyrim. I played the shit out of Skyrim. There's always things to do, always side quests, which is great. I'm just waiting on more on the next Skyrim. I guess not the next Skyrim, but the next Elder Scrolls series and what they're gonna do with it. I played the online version, but I'm just not a big online guy when it comes to games like that. I love story games, single player story games, because they're always fun. But yeah, I was playing Apex for a bit. I still play it. I'm a Rampart main, if you know what that means. And then I kind of stopped because I find that story-driven games are more interesting to watch sometimes than a shoot 'em up battle royale game, depending on the person who's actually hosting it, obviously. But I prefer story-driven games, and there's a couple games that are coming out in a bit. I think at the end of the 20th, Xbox Game Pass is having a free Monster Hunter Rise. It's going to be on the console, so that's going to be really cool. I love Monster Hunter. If you've ever played them, I highly recommend them. They're fun. Yeah, I love playing them, don't get me wrong, with friends and stuff like that, but when it comes to streaming it, it's just not, it's not that fun, in my opinion. I want a good story game. So the games that I want to stream are going to be, let's see, Monster Hunter, a really cool game called Atomic Heart that's coming out. It's like BioShock meets Soviet Russia. It's going to be awesome. And I hear great things about it. And then the new redid version of Dead Space. Love Dead Space. If you've ever played it, it's awesome. If you haven't played it, I recommend it. It's a scary game. It's a fucked up game. Excuse my language. But it's really good. And there was another game too, I believe. Life of P. It's like what's that one game? It's like Dark Souls meets Pinocchio. It's pretty cool. But I'll continue. I'll stop talking. Well, I'll talk as I go on. But let me know if my voice is drowned out by the game. I can readjust the volume.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Sophistication?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes. Now I remember, she's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Thanks, Molly.
Thanks,
Wait.
Molly.
Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion.
Oh, I will say, before I continue, if you ever played The Last of Us, if you haven't played The Last of Us, I recommend playing The Last of Us. The show is really good. I would say that with all the reviews coming in, especially friends who've played the game and who are very critical about gaming adaptations made into shows or movies, they said that this is possibly a good adaptation to a video game that they've seen so far. And even the creators said they're not going to go where The Walking Dead went, so... Oh no. it is a challenging game. I'll give you that. But it's the gameplay is fun as hell, but the storyline is just... It's one, I would say, one of my best favorite storylines. The best storylines that I've played so far is Alan Wake. If you've never heard of Alan Wake, I recommend looking into it. Alan Wake is a great story. It's about a writer who writes suspense novels, and he's taken to a retreat with his wife. He has writer block. His wife takes him on a retreat, and his wife is basically sucked into a lake by some creepy woman, and you find out that this book he never wrote is coming alive. It's not like blood and gore, but it's like shadow people, and it's a suspense game. I will say that it's not really too scary. There's jump scares, but not that much. Yeah, I mean that Last of Us. I wouldn't say it's too scary. I guess it depends on what your take on scary is. Like, I think Last of Us was not too scary, but I feel like if you ever want, I might stream it one day if I can. But not a really scary game, but a scary game with a very interesting storyline was a game called The Evil Within, and that game was. Your name is. I can't remember the guy's name. Fuck. But anyways, you're a detective, and you you get sucked into the mind of a serial killer, and you have to find a way out or find some information in there. And the game is really good. So is the second one. I think you're trying to find your daughter, and it's I forget the complexity of it, but it was a good game. It was very scarce too, like the ammo and the people. So it wasn't like something you just run and gun and like hope to God you get like by. And it was like detailed planning. So Evil Within was a great storyline. Alan Wake was a great storyline. Last of Us, yes. And then what was the other game? I just had the tip of my tongue. Oh, the Biohazard. I think it was 7. They kind of things did things differently. That series was really good. It was a great storyline. One of the best I've seen in a while. Oh, and not a scary game, but a really fun and amazing storyline was Horizon Zero Dawn. That game was fun as hell and had a great storyline. If you have a PlayStation, I recommend playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It is a great game and a great storyline. It was fun. The second one is did you like it? Was it a good game? Oh, I know, it's such a good game. Oh my god, I love the storyline. That's the whole reason why I bought a PlayStation was to play Horizon Zero Dawn, and the second one was great as well. I'm not sure if you played the second. Okay, oh, you didn't play the second one? Okay. Well, I recommend playing the second one. It's just as good as the first one. There's more fun things you can do in it, which is really great. I recommend playing it if you haven't yet. I think it's gone down in price, actually. It should have. They probably have like a year edition bundle, which is good. But it was a great game. Other than that, I can't think of any other story games that I've played that I've liked. It's hard to come across a good story game. I know there's for my taste, that is. But that was a good game. But if Dead Space, that's the next one to play. Apparently they will release a DLC for just PS5, which sucks. Yeah, I only have a PS4 as well. And that's what I had. I sold it recently to get some birthday presents, actually. But I have an Xbox Series X, and I mean, the thing about the two systems in general is I love Xbox. I love how everything's play. I love how it's set up. They have good games. But PlayStation sometimes has better story-driven games compared to Xbox. PlayStation has better story games compared to Xbox, but Xbox has more fun multiplayer games that I found. You know, sometimes I just wish that every game is released for every console, so you wouldn't run into these issues. But yeah, that's the console wars for you. I have a PC too, but I have like a really outdated graphics card, so I haven't even bothered trying to play a game. But yeah, I love Horizon Zero Dawn. Such a great game. There's other story-driven games I want to play that are coming out this year. But like I said, the one I'm interested in the most is Atomic Heart. And if you haven't seen a trailer for it, I recommend looking it up. It looks interesting as hell, and it is going to be one hell of an interesting game. I can't wait.
Once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Oh, well, I mean, also, obviously, Witcher. That's a good story-driven game too. It's like the aspects of Skyrim with a good detailed storytelling. Sorry, I can't spit out words. Consult with Zoltan. That's an old 90s joke. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yep. No. I'm just gonna. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna go over here. Sorry.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
And I did love the game they played too. The Gwent. I love playing Gwent. I've downloaded it for the mobile version too, so I play Gwent on the mobile version, which is fun.
And here we are.
Ooh.
Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I like the monster deck because the ability to push out monsters is like ridiculous if played properly. I don't have all the cards yet. I gotta get them again, but I have the Northern deck currently. That was always my go-to deck. But I do love. It's always a toss between the monster deck or the elf deck. What about yours? What was your favorite deck to play? Whee. Yeah, that's what I currently have is the Northern Realm deck. Oh shit! I gotta finish this armor. Do I have School of the Cat? I should. Yeah, search for the wreck of the Flying Stag. Explore the passage under Temple Isle. To my back.
Oh.
Shortcut. Stop calling roach everywhere. Can I go through here? Yeah, I can.
There must be order.
The order can suck my. Oh yeah, that's fine. Excuse me. And I love always potion crafting too. I didn't realize for the longest time I was trying to craft potions. I was like, why can't I use these potions? Did I use them all up? I didn't know you had to meditate to replenish your stock. I didn't know that for like the longest time. Kind of skipped all that when I was going through the game. Second playthrough around. And I didn't know that mutagens compared to the colors increase the stability of them. Like, I didn't know like if you have a row of green, it'll increase the intensity of that mutagen. I never knew that. Didn't fucking know that until I played the second time, which is now. I was like, oh wow, it makes it even stronger. I'm like, oh, I didn't fucking know that. Okay, cool. I didn't know. I'm like, well, I'm glad I'm playing it a second time. That was happened when you skip. Yeah, it's happened when you skip the tutorial. But hey, here we are now. I gotta find this diagram. I always get confused because I never know it's in a... Okay, so it's below. I'm on fire! Ah! Oh, so it's down, huh? Boop. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Where is the cave entrance? Hey, here it is.
Someone placed an illusion here.
Yeah, it's... Oh, this guy died. Hey, bro. Ooh, something's big in here. Oh, it's an elemental. Let's check our glossary and bestiary. Let's see, relics. Is it under relics? Yeah. Should be. No, under elementals, specters, vampires? It's under elementals over there. I skipped that. Looks like he's a golem type. So, he hates durian bombs. Okay. It's probably not that strong, but fuck it. Let's see. Enhance, curse, oh, there it is. What's up, baby cakes? I like lighting torches. Don't ask me why, I just like light. I can't light it! Boom. Oh man. So we gotta find a key. Okay, that's fine. Let us find a key, shall we? Which way did we come in? Did we come in this way? Did we come in this way? No, we didn't. What do we got here? Huh, there we go. Per instruction of a survivor, areas beyond Strengard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of creatures commonly known as drowners. Sadly, administering a poison made of figu fish induced in a coma of all species in the study. After 24 hours, the vital function of all above-mentioned specimens ceased, prohibiting us from conducting the study. No response. What are you... Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Show me what you got.
So they have to be put in a certain way, I guess? Oh, I'd be moved in a certain way. I see. Dear Pascal and Timo, I've got the time between these treatments. I have administered these thinking grounds from pumpkin chicken thighs, mixed spices. Okay. Got that wrong again. Did I get it wrong? It's all facing one direction, I think. So, I think I'm fucking this up somehow. He's facing that way. He's facing this way. I forget the pattern. What am I fucking supposed to do? Let me check it out in here. Any signs? Nope. 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 Maybe they're supposed to be all facing the middle. Geralt. I don't remember this one. Okay, got him in the middle. Okay, he's in the middle. This guy is not in the middle. Alright, so that does that. But why don't you go that way? There you go. Oh, figured it out. Oh, fuck me, man. Why are there a bunch of routers in there? I can't see him. Why am I in here again? Ah, that's why. Off we go to exploring. Can you imagine if Geralt had like an English accent? This place needs some light. Awfully dim. I can't reach that one. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, I think he's dead. Who
Let's dance.
Guys would have got an armor. There we go. Luckily, the teleport disposed. School of the Cat Gear. School of the Cat. Magnus Chorus. And Superior Necrophage Oil. Nice. Always read books. What's the Moonblade? I mean, it's cool. Critical hit damage is nice. It's -9, which isn't too bad for a silver sword. Alchemy. What does this do? Oh yeah. Thunderbolt. Increased attack power. And Thunderbolt. We need that thing. What else we got in here? Let's see. Do we can make anything else? Blue. Oh wait. Oh yeah, so that's, I have the green one, okay. Crafting. Feline boots, we can make it if we give a fuck. Let's get out of here. We got our prize. What's over here? Break on me. Garden golem, clay, porcelain, warranting in the event of damage to the ceramic, please report immediately to the nearest branch of Jehovah. Is there a golem supposed to be here? Oh,
Let's
there.
dance.
Anything else? Boom. Boom. Got lights up last second. And make sure we have a well lit dungeon. Cause if not, you never know where you're going. There we go. Seems right. Yeah, better. That's a hell of a lot better. Look at that light can bring in. Light can do wonders for a house. If you feel your house is a bit stuffy, or apartment's a bit stuffy, let some light in. Like, I didn't know this walkway even existed. Alright. Come on, girl. There we go. So the rest of the armor is located... It's over here. So that's where we gotta go. World map. Find the closest... Oh, cool. Already pinged it. That sounds terrible, dude. I think you're dying.
What to do now? One day.
Shit. What's going here? Got some walking to do. It's fine though. I wish we could dismantle our own stuff. I don't know why we had to pay vendors to do it. Wish you could learn crafting. What's killing these wolves? Someone has a bow. Ah. Yes, there's a bunch of L merchants in here, I forgot.
It's you! I'll never forget you. I must thank you once more.
You know me? Where from?
We met long ago in Brokilon.
Possible, but can't say I remember.
No surprise, you were badly wounded then. If not for the Dryad's care, it's unlikely you would have survived.
Long time ago. So long it feels like it happened in another life. Maybe that's not so far from the truth. Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
What you got? Ooh, got some interesting swords. Do I need it? If I'm gonna, I mean, they're kind of cool, but I mean, I'm gonna make the silver sword after I level up. Fuck it. Gives a shit. I'll take your wood too. I have many things to sell, my friend. I have a lot of pearls. I can get pearls easily. That's not a problem. I am gonna sell this guy's thing though, because I don't need it.
Vafail.
That steel sword's pretty damn good. I can put a lot of stuff on that one. Thanks. I think it looks really cool, honestly. It looks like a cool. That's a cool blade. The music's great too. I always love it just reminds me of Skyrim music. I'm not sure if it's the same composer. It would be nice to know. Alright, we gotta go to shipwreck, don't we? We're swimming in these waters, huh? Can I loot them? Like, what the fuck? Ooh, something's on board. That's what we got. It's not as good as the other blade. Master weapon repair. That's good to know. 20 armor piercing. That's good too. Yarden. That's a good sword though, because like the 30% plus 33 Yarden sign and all stuff you can add to it. It's good too. Magic pants? Ooh, magic pants. Magic pants. Alright, let's get on this ship. Alright, one map. Now we make our way back, but we'll do some more journeying. Bandits? Bandits? Bandits! Hey, what's up, bye? My name's Geralt. Hey.
Damn. Too late to surrender.
Ooh, enhanced recoil. Nice. Torn page with fork-tailed decantation. Nice. Oh yeah. Is that it? This guy died up here, didn't he? Alright. Never talked to the Zoltan, but I don't think it really matters. Gonna steal all your honey.
What's new, Witcher?
What did we just get? Inventory. You need saddle? Got some new boots. Not bad. What do current boots do? I never inspect this shit. Well, I mean, obviously. Just because they're higher in stats doesn't mean they're the best. Mastercraft saddle. Oh, it's not as strong as mine. That's cool though.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She'll have to start talking any day now.
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? weren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of them in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
What else do we have for the main secondary quest? High stakes. Find, scribe a person's title of high stakes quit tournament. It's for the Fist of Norgren. Go to the honest service model to give Rose and first lesson. Let's do that. Good job post though.
Whoa!
Hey, green boy.
My board's stiff.
Nope. I know that. That's that one person's house.
Another drifter in from Temeria. Where you going? Long live Geralt of Rivia!
Don't mind me just jumping over fucking everything. Warning, declare fuck who's taking the ruling himself from a dome for every night. Read the word, pay attention. Weights and measures. Continue quarrel, traffic and market. Eyewitness testimony has confirmed that Trismer, Goldberg, known as the fourth, is currently in residence. Warning new for arrivals. Newcomers are hereby informed that the Novigrad and worships General participated. Reminder: most honorable town too. Please remember that one any passway might be found underneath the window before the thoughts. All upstanding residents hark to words and warn the floor of foul towns can do no business with the backguard deal.
Spend all night spanking balls. So tired.
The haunted house.
What's he?
I just forget where that is. All right then, lady.
Well, another freak.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
I think she's gonna take on some bandits. I really forget.
I believe I ate something terribly disagreeable.
What do you want?
Shady individuals.
Looks like a drop of some sort.
Negotiations on the trade agreement. Merchants have agreed to almost all of my negotiations. Rumors about the Revalis found a way to get his hands on Novigrad. The key to Novigrad is the Eternal Fire. Control her, control city. Land no works. Next message stash. Hates. A hidden message of the Novigrad kind.
Let's dance.
Really? Got me some chicken.
Excuse me.
This chick.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
You're using me. Don't like it one bit.
And I don't like lacy frills and Redanian novels, but you don't hear me complaining. Now follow me.
Okay.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. there's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
What?
Come on, come closer.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa?
Damn.
Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra can't be far. 7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
No loitering round here.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Though it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll take the word ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's...
Pathetic. Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of 2 drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
I should probably get to bed. Cottonwoven armor. It's a good weapon. I forget how many. Only one rune insert, which sucks because I like these swords, but they're like one rune insert. Ithrin. Feline silver sword. I'm 20, I can make that, but it isn't too far on. Crossbow. I gotta be level 29 to use that? It's fucking ridiculous. Alright, I think we'll end it here. I think I need to get cards. Always worth a check. No new good cards. I almost finished my Novigrad one. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Everyone have a good night. See you later.